We are John and Sandra. Join us as we attempt to sail around the world in our Leopard 44 catamaran. In episode 40, we left Saba because although we loved the island, it's not a place to go in your own yacht. Please, if you visit, either take the airplane or the ferry. But we left Saba because the anchorage was so uncomfortable, and we headed towards St. Kitts. Here we are in the marina. I used the term advisor today. It's not quite what I was expecting. This is basically just a whole out platform where they drive down the lift. Big boats up out in the middle. And we're attached to the sides where there aren't really any proper cleats. A few rusty old chains and things. We've attached ourselves as best we can with the help of a lovely chap called Jason. And this is the marina. Let's into it. This is it. We've done 43 miles. Kind young man called Jason came and helped us. Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you. Thank you. We had a maximum speed of 31.2 knots and we did a maximum of 8.7, which is more than enough, beating into wind. And as I say, it's not quite what I understood to be a marina. It's now Tuesday the 7th, I think. And we've left the marina, Tekla Marina, which is where you can see the mast there basically, in a bit of a clatter of bits. Sandra and I were still in bed, we were awake, we were still in bed chatting about how it was nice to have such a smooth night compared to, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good compared to Saba. And we heard knocking on the side, so I went up to see what it was, and it was the security guy, and he came and said that we had to move because there was a tourist boat coming and it was going to tie up where we were tied up, so we had to move. I said, when's it coming? He said 10 o'clock. I said, okay, we'll go before 10 o'clock. We still have to go to immigration and customs and clear. And he said, okay, but they're not here yet. It's only about 7:30 at this stage. They're not here yet. They won't be here till 8. So we sat down and had a cup of tea, and we were sitting there drinking tea. When he came back, they said, you have to go now. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, this tourist boat is coming. I said, you said 10 o'clock. He said, yeah, but they've just called to say they've left Basseterre now. They'll be here in half an hour or so. So you have to go now. So I went out, I got dressed and went across to customs and immigration. The immigration was there, not customs. And I explained the situation and said, look, we're going to Basseterre, can we just go there and clear customs and do all the good stuff there? And she said, yeah, no problem at all. So we paid our dues, $25 for parking the night, and a very nice and helpful security guy cast us off, and we came out. It was like going through the eye of a needle, I have to say. It didn't seem so bad last night, but this morning it seemed very narrow. And now we're motoring down the coast to Basseterre. Here we are in
St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes,
and Nevis.
as we were this morning, but we're now in Basseterre. Basseterre, whatever. And it's a pretty protected marina, although the wind is quite strong. Getting it off this dock is going to be fun. We might even just fill up the starboard fuel tank here. And the P&O Cruises Britannia is in on the cruise liner dock in front of us. Today we've done 8.5 miles, 8.3 miles, and we've motored the whole way, so nothing of interest in terms of the wind and so on. But anyway, here we are. Welcome to Basseterre.
43.
What does that mean?
And that means that 4 years ago, we decided to tie the not so bad knot. So we're drinking to it.
We're celebrating our anniversary.
Our anniversary in St. Kitts. Look where we are, guys. St. Kitts and Nevis. We're very, very fortunate. Yes. Passenger cruise liners in as well. Because we ride here daily in St. Kitts. So fortunately we've got our own cruise liner and we're drinking to it.
Happy anniversary, Hank.
Thank you, same to you, and cheers.
Cheers. Okay, we have just departed St. Kitts. The Norwegian getaway got in just in front of our departure, but that's fine. And another square rigger has arrived this morning, which is remarkable. It is remarkable the number of square riggers we see out on the seas. Quite remarkable. It is too. Right. Nevis, here we come. Well, here we are in Nevis. Sandra and I, well, Sandra picked it up. I drove us up to it. Sandra did a great job of picking it up first time. nice conditions, I have to say, but nonetheless, did a great job. There was a little moving buoy we could see at the time, although I think there's another one up there. Anyway, here we are. Oh, fish jumping. In Nevis. The mountain is clear for a change. Charleston is just down there. Down on our last night in St Kitts and Nevis. Been an interesting visit. Interesting. Nevis is lovely, I have to say. Arguably better than St Kitts. But yeah, you could spend a long time here, or you could spend no time here. It's one of those places, whatever takes your fancy. So tomorrow we head southeast to Montserrat. So we've departed Nevis. Very nice little island. did visit once before in the 90s, but it was a long time ago. And it's Sandra's first visit as well, so very nice. Fortunately, I did put the Jenny out with a reef in it, but the reef is slipped. And the wind is way up at 27 knots. I think we're going to put another reef in it right now.